time. Pegasus 40, there it is. Come on. Nice colorway, gotta say. Good work there, Nike. But you all know the drill. By the way, hope you're having a great day wherever you're at around the world. And whenever you're watching this, all right, it's amazing. So I can see the YouTube stats and these shoes. All right, well, let's just go through them. All right, here we go. 35, 36, where is it? There it is. 37, 38, all right, and then 39, and now we are on the 40th iteration of the Pegasus lineup. But I can see the stats on all these shoes. This published 5 years ago, and every now and then it'll just get picked up in the YouTube SEO and the algorithm, and it'll get 1,000 views over the course of a month. And it's because that's the power of the Pegasus, and that's the power of longevity in one running shoe model. For example, we're only on the 9th iteration of the Clifton. You know what I mean? So I just love that about Nike as far as the Pegasus line, like sticking to it over the long haul. So now we are in the Nike Pegasus 40. There it is now. All right. Oh, there's the scores on your screen. I'm a little, it's a little unfortunate. I didn't realize this before the testing. Here, I'm going to put the Pegasus, where is it? 39 on the scale just to see. 8.7, all right, and now the Pegasus, so that was the Pegasus 39, Pegasus 40, 9.2. So that's why the weight score is so low at a 5. I almost went 4, actually. And listen, it's not that much, but trending in the wrong direction. That is the only, I'm going to say, drawback for the Nike Pegasus 40 versus the Pegasus 39. Not the end of the world. It is a daily trainer, not an easy day. If it was an easy day shoe, I would welcome the extra weight just to rein in the horses a little bit. But for a daily trainer, I don't like to see the shoes trending especially that far, like 0.5, 0.6 ounces in 1 year. All right, so here we go. Let's break it down. The upper, there's a little more information on your screen. Single layer engineered mesh, and they nailed it. It's gotten so much better. And that's one, I would say, I don't know, maybe a little complaint, is that it feels a little bulky on understep, but on foot compared to other daily trainers out there on the marketplace. Finally, and I said this, well, if I can find the clip, I'll put it in right now. Oh my. Okay. When you slip a shoe on and it feels like a slipper? That's what I'm feeling right now. I said it kind of feels like a slipper going on the foot, and very breathable. Okay, not the highest I've ever tested in 2023, but a very breathable upper. Much, much better, especially through that toe box. Not the best, but better. And I think let me just confirm, yes, full gusset on the tongue. The heel counter is not plush, but it's approaching plush. And there's a new band around the midfoot band, versus where I think it was, let's see, well, definitely in the 36, they went fly wire, and I think one of these, yeah, even the 39, interesting. 39 has fly wire as well. Nike, I think I just let's stick with the bands, okay? The bands, they wrap around the top of the midfoot. They felt so nice. I think that's part of the on-slipper feel as I was lacing up the first time in downtown Denver. So I'm just going to say it's the highlight of the shoe for the 40th iteration is the upgrade to the upper construction, but also the materials they're using. And I should be more specific, the stitching, how they're stitching it together. I don't know the exact word, the correct wording for how they're doing it, but man, that stitching is just very, very nice. React foam through the midsole, very similar, if not identical, but very similar to the 39. Let's get you the durometer. I think I was getting low to mid 40s, okay? Let me find a flat spot there. 44, I'm getting right there. All right, so for that durometer, so it's not incredibly soft. And it's not firm though either. So as far as the ride, it's got the Zoom airbags under one under the forefoot, one under the heel. It's kind of becoming standard now in the lineup. And let's do the thumb test. Yeah. So I think this shoe is going to need well, maybe 50 miles, but I'm going to say at least 20 to 30 for it to start to breathe a little bit through the ride. It will, I'm going to say, and maybe let me know if you own this shoe already down in the comments, like how long did it take, how many miles did it take before you felt like it was broken in a little bit. A lot of shoes these days don't need a break-in time. They just like right out of the box, they feel pretty nimble. This shoe is not that. It felt just a smidge on the stiff side coming out of the box, but sure enough, even by the end of the first run, I was like, okay, feeling a little better under step. And as far as durability of the midsole, I love it. Like I'm seeing after 50 miles, and by the way, there's the mileage on your screen, I'm not seeing any breakdown for that midsole, like no creasing at all. So good work there, Nike, for the durability and onto the outsole, all right? An enhanced flex groove under the forefoot. I love a good flex groove under the forefoot just to help with that toe off. A little more, again, nimbleness where it puts you in charge of the shoe rather the shoe is in charge of you. And combined with the, a little bit of a break-in time, if that was just one piece of blown rubber on the outsole, I'd be a little concerned. But the fact that they took the time, or the engineers took the time, and the factories took the time to put those flex grooves in, I just like that design in the outsole. I don't know, Nike. Why not just pull the plug or pull the Band-Aid off and let's just make a big old decoupled groove from the midfoot down to the heel? Obviously, you have your reasons for your outsole design, but man, that would be fun to see at some point in the Pegasus lineup. Just a full-on nice decoupled groove there on the outsole, maybe potentially adding a little bounce, and maybe they can't do it because of the Air Zoom unit in the heel, but that would be interesting to try. Okay, moving on. Let me just think what else. I almost forgot the fit. It's gonna feel a little narrow. It's not horrible, but it is gonna feel a little narrow for some folks. The midfoot and a smidge in the toe box, but especially the midfoot, it's that classic kind of Pegasus feel. I said it after the first impression run in downtown Denver. First impression, it's a Pegasus. Feels like a Pegasus. Feels like a Pegasus. And so you're not going to be swimming around inside the toe box and definitely not inside the midfoot, okay? But you will feel nice and, locked in. Definitely, you're not going to feel like you're slipping out of the shoe at all. Price point, loving it. Good work. Any daily trainer in that 120 to 130 range is just perfect. All right, let's just keep it there, Nike, for as long as you possibly can. And other shoes to buy, I didn't really come up with anything. It's not, the Clifton 9 is just much softer. The Propel V4 has the plate in the midsole. And what are you gonna do? Like, I just couldn't. Yeah, I almost said Axon 3, but the Axon 3 is a little more firm. Yeah, it's so difficult. I couldn't come up. It's the easy answer is the Nike Pegasus 39 if you can find it in your size. But again, I think the upgrade to the upper from the 39 to the 40, it's worth upgrading to the 40. All right, there you have it, everybody. Let me know your thoughts on the Peg line down in the comments. Dean, you get the comment of the day. Big Pegasus fan here. Very glad to see the score went up. Oh, yeah, I should mention, there's the full review score, okay? And it went up again. So from the Pegasus 37, from the there's so many now. From the 38 to the 39, the score went up. From the 39 to the 40, the score is going up again. So I really do think the shoe is trending correctly. It's got potential to get even better, I think, long term, but for now, it is moving in the right direction, except for the weight. We got to work on that, Nike, as far as the weight of this lineup. There you go. So thank you, Dean, for the comment of the day. Question of the day, totally random. I don't know how I thought of this one, but what is the most amazing natural occurrence that you've ever witnessed? I'm trying to think. I've been on the boat that goes underneath Niagara Falls, not underneath, but by Niagara Falls. That was pretty amazing. I've never seen I've seen a couple tornadoes live in upstate New York. That was pretty, of all places, upstate New York. I've seen a couple tornadoes. But anyway, I've never seen an avalanche, that would be, up in the mountains, thankfully. But anyway, you let us know down in the comments. That is the random question of the day. I think that's it. It's not going to make it over here, but that's okay, Nike. We are trending correctly. We'll toss it to, we'll go just Nike playlist, but man, I need to make a Pegasus playlist at some point. All right, everyone, seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.